Now, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, the battles of war have been drawn. And this is what President William Ruto has been counting on. This is what the state has been counting on. Incite and push the supporters of the former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua to the corner so that they will fight back. And that is what is happening. After the statement that was declared yesterday by the former DP Rigathi Gachagua, it has come to my attention that now in Mathira and Karatina, together with Sagana, all of them, it is a war, an uprising that is currently happening. And don't forget that this is the Mount Kenya, where violence is not something that these people are used to when it comes to matters dealing with politics. Apart from the Mount Kenya region and the supporters of Rigathi Gachagua, on the other hand, in the western part of Kenya, in Kitale as we speak, riots are ongoing due to the recent arrest of the governor of Trans Nzoia County, George Natembeya. Now, this is a placard that William Ruto has deployed, and he is very happy with the recent happenings in different parts of the country. Allow me to tell you the reason why. Rigathi Gachagua, when he spoke and made the statement yesterday that an assassination attempt has been put in place so that they will take his life and make him a cabbage, is what started all these riots. After the statement that Gachagua made yesterday in Mathira, Karatina, Kibera, Githurai, demonstrations started. Small demonstrations. And you know, this kind of small demonstrations is what accumulates to bigger events. And the bigger event is what? Is the arrest of Rigathi Gachagua. Why am I telling you this? William Ruto and the security agencies, including the Cabinet Secretary of Interior and the Deputy President Kithure Kindiki, have all been drumming up a war from behind the battle lines, trying to push for the arrest, to push Rigathi Gachagua to the corner so that he will make a mistake that will lead to his arrest. And the mistake they are counting on is the one that he made yesterday of making the allegations that William Ruto has been planning his assassination. Let me tell you what is happening. In Mathira now, the current MP Eric Wamombi has been chased. The supporters of Rigathi Gachagua have hurled stones at the said MP. It is his security that has saved him. They wanted to stone him to death. Are we together? Now, let's go back to speaking and analyzing these happenings on matters regarding Gachagua's safety and on matters regarding Gachagua's arrest. This is what is happening. Regarding Gachagua, his supporters are staging demonstrations in different parts of the country. The investigative bodies are looking for a way to put the blame on Rigathi Gachagua on the recent maandamanos and the small happenings to demos and to protests that are ongoing in the Mount Kenya region. Currently, there is one in Sagana, there is one in Karatina, and there is one in Mathira. Are we together? Now, these two maandamanos are accumulating. They are building up. They are building up. At the end of the day, the DCI, the NIS, and the deputy president will come together. They will arrest Rigathi Gachagua and say that he has been inciting violence in different parts of the country. And they will also reference to a speech that Rigathi Gachagua made on Sunday when he spoke about the arrest of George Natembeya and said that if they arrest George Natembeya, we are going to get to the streets and we are going to show William Ruto that he cannot run Kenya like a banana republic. Are we together? That is what they are counting on. But the man has been gathering intelligence that he has been acting on it. And that is why it is becoming hard for them to track down Rigathi Gachagua. You know, Rigathi Gachagua is not like tracking down how they used to track down somebody like Gaucho or Mosh 1 hour or Ronuru Okanga. No. This is a man that was a paramilitary officer, and he's a man that was holding the second highest, most powerful office in the Republic of Kenya as the deputy president. So that is why they haven't been able to get him. But they are going to get Rigathi Gachagua. These mandamanos that are ongoing, I saw even yesterday night in Kibra, there were demos that started wakiimba eti wao ni jeshi ya Rigathi Gachagua. And I tell you, most of these maandamanos, they are not even for the people of Rigathi Gachagua. These people are not even the supporters of Rigathi Gachagua. These are funded people by the state so that they will push an agenda of violence so that now the state can get what? Can get the evidence to put Rigathi Gachagua behind bars and prosecute him. That is the card. If you are somebody that watched and understands how Moi played his political cards, how Moi dealt with his opposition, you will understand that William Ruto was the best student of the Moi's class of politics. That is what they are doing. In Mandamano, you see, you find at their clashes between the supporters of Rigathi Gachagua and those of Eric Wamombi in Mathira. How on earth do people from the same community, same village, same people who have intermarried, I mean, mashemeji wanaanza kupigana sababu wewe una support Rigathi Gachagua na mimi na support Eric Wamombi? There's no way. These are people that are planted there to fight against themselves. Wabishane wapigane, ama wabishane na wananchi wapigane na wananchi, ndio waweze kupata nini? Evidence ya kuweza kumwekelea Rigathi Gachagua so that they will get credible intel and credible evidence to table before the court when they open the cases of arresting Rigathi Gachagua na wakimshika wampeleke kotini. And you know, evidence can be cooked. That is what is, let me ask you, if these demos that are ongoing in Mathira, Sagana, Karatina, Githurai, Kibra, they escalate to something big, who do you think the state is going to capture? Who do you think the NIS and the DCI are going to arrest? It is Rigathi Gachagua, of course, because they will say that he paid and incited violence, that he did this and this, and they're referencing to recent sentiments. More so, the one that Rigathi Gachagua said, if William Ruto and the IEBC rigs the 2027 election, then they will make the 2007 post-election violence look like a Christmas party. Bwana, if you are a supporter of Rigathi Gachagua, it's high time you realize hata kutoka kuingia kwa street inapea hawa watu chance ya kufanya nini? Chance ya kupata evidence ya kuweza kumpersecute na kumfunga Rigathi Gachagua. Tell me what you think about our current analysis. Leave a comment in the comment section. See you in our next video. This is the Kenyan Daily Report.